And welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's get going with our next episode here. And we have to go talk to Commander Kamado. Along with Irida and Adamant. Ooh, I see a couple tasks. A task is here. So let's go grab that on our way. I do not like the It's an unpopular opinion, but... playing with Drifloon. Okay, Drifloons I get. Maybe... What request am I up to on these? Sort by America. Oh, I don't have numbered the requests I need yet. So... I can ignore that for now. So we have to go talk to Kamado. But on the way there, I'm gonna grab tasks that I can. Because you never know what might be helpful later on. And if I happen to get one done as I'm going, that works. Yep, I know you want a Geodude, which isn't a bad task. It's not a hard one to do. There you go. Upstairs I am. Let's see what these two are bickering about now. What do you intend to do about that Cleaver, Commander Kamado? He may be descended from a warrior of almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adamant. Time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleaver is a precious lord of the Pearl clan. Is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl clan's concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats. Just like we used to be. The end of the prior episode, you two were at each other's throats, so... But even folk here of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles? I don't believe I said that. Though, thought it. Maybe. You might as well have said it, you fool. Yeah, there is tension between these two. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleaver into such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is a first as far as my clan knows too. I see you've arrived. Yeah, I've been standing here just listening to this argument. This is Umbrenero, the newest member of our survey corps. Ah, I hear from Mai you earned Weird Ear's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I love that's how I'm being referred to. I am Adamant, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. But that's just a mouthful. Call me Adamant. If you came from beyond the space-time rift, could you be from the space where almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I am Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords, which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleaver before deciding what must be done? I'm thinking my coffee hasn't kicked in yet, and that's why I'm yawning. You'd send this stranger, who supposedly fell from the rift, to study Cleaver? This newcomer with no experience? I have a lot of experience, actually. Says the leader with almost no experience. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time. It's a matter of embracing Hisui's vastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If you are new... Wait. Words are very hard today. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give this kid her chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try it your way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good your galaxy folk really are. With all your weird ways, putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Umbrenero. I order you to study Cleaver and help us find the truth of this situation. I'll do it. Might as well. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Okay. Another mission. Let's do this then. Well, that's settled. There's no time like the present. The Lord of the Woods, Cleaver, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition Team has come to the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans. Understand? Join me downstairs, Umbrenero. We'll cover the details of this new mission. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick peek outside before I head downstairs. Oh, not yet. There's a Pokemon that will end up in this general area that I don't think my husband even knows is up here. So, I will show that to him one day. Or maybe while he's watching this series, he'll see it and go, hey, I didn't know that. But like I said, that's the fastest way to travel down the stairs, is by dodging. Ah, good. You're already here. Professor Lavington, the briefing, if you please. Oh, Silene made you work? Yes, let's get right to it. So, Umbrenero, I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleaver's frenzied state. But as you're aware by now, Cleaver is a mighty thing. Nigh invincible, even. The Security Corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleaver when they attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It seems he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. The mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Yeah, I can handle it. Very well then. Very well. Then let us go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call the nobles' seats. So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be to find out what sort of offerings they normally leave for this Cleaver. Umbrenero, we need to speak with you. Uh-oh. Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is, the one that rules over time. So, if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it, you must have been just swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask of you. Oh, amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleaver, quell his frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman. We were just discussing our next steps with regard to this whole Cleaver situation. Oh, you must be the Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now, let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl clan types have a lot of respect for Cleaver. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too. But it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy Team, of all people, for help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. A Pokemon dear to us, off in the mountains, has flown into the same type of frenzy as Cleaver. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've got to share Hisui, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. But there aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. You'll find Cleaver at Grand Tree Arena. That's in the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Lian. Lian is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know. He'll tell you all about his beloved Cleaver, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. Wow, he just said his piece, then vanished. He must really value his time that much, I guess. Adaman and Mai weren't wrong. You know, if you're to study and perhaps even quell Cleaver, you'd best start by visiting his abode. Now that we've got the Heights camp, it should come in handy for getting to Grand Tree Arena. And don't forget to visit the pastures. Choosing your Pokemon team carefully makes a difference. Uh-huh. I know. I know that. New request there, new request there. Alright, so let's continue here. Finding yourself unable to pick up the materials you come across. Satchel always seeming full. It sounds like you. If that sounds like you, I'd be wise to lend me your ear for a moment and hear what I have to say. This guy makes so much money. You can carry around even more. Yep, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna spend some money here because having some more space in the satchel actually is helpful. Because I run out of space as it is right now in my original playthrough. Maybe I'll have to spend some money in that playthrough as well. Get more space, because running out of spots for items is not fun. But I like to get things from more space from him in batches of 5. So that way I'm getting 5 more slots then instead of only 1. Alright, let's see. How many slots did that buy us? Alright, that bought us 5 extra. should do for now, I would think. I need more apricorns. I can put the wood away. I don't need that. Yeah, I'll put the wood away into a storage box. So that way I have some more space in my satchel. Alright, let's go grab a couple of these tasks. Because I know eventually they will come in handy. Some of them will. This one, not so much. But some of the recipes do unlock other recipes later, it seems. At least from my experience. I don't really use the dolls at all either, so... They're good for making some money. Gotta go to the farm. Get that going. Just taking care of these couple housekeeping items before I continue out. And actually will bring me around. So that way I can get back to the main gate. Oh, this request is a pain to do. Serum are very hard to come across. This is not a fun quest at all. As cherums come from shaking trees. Shaking trees are a pain to come across. That's gonna be so much fun. Yep, I'm good at dodging. That's for sure. I'm also taking a look, seeing if there's any of those Bidoof running about. I don't see any right now. One of the requests, I need to talk to someone, and then it lets some Bidoof loose, and that, I guess. Here's another one. Tiny Elfling, Oranberry. Oh, Survey Corps girl. Oh, you want Oranberries. Yeah, I have 5. I'll just complete those quests right away. There you go. I don't have full use for all of them, so. I can use more tumblestones. Or revives. I don't know. He gave me something. Yeah, he gave me revives. So, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put some stuff away. Those. Keep that. Well, I can keep the revives on me, actually. Alright, I'm actually going to call this episode right here before I head out to the next area. So, with that in mind, I am Umbrenero, and thank you for watching. Until next time, bye!